Steve Bannon has demanded that South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham be arrested and jailed. Yeah, he was on, what's that? What's the network? Whatever network that Chris Cuomo is on now with his show NewsNation or something like that. Chris Cuomo had Steve Bannon on Monday night, and he demanded that Senator Lindsey Graham be arrested and jailed over his views on the Ukraine war. I mean, is that a crime? I mean, first, is that really a crime? During an appearance on Cuomo's show, he challenged Bannon over his previous remarks that Graham should be tossed in jail for goading Ukraine into combat with America's support. During the intense interview, Cuomo held firm that a sitting U.S. senator cannot be imprisoned for saying something that Bannon doesn't like. Not according to Steve Bannon, apparently. He's given Ukrainians false hope, Bannon said repeatedly. He added 2 things ought to happen. Either cancel his passport and don't let him back in the country, or put him in jail if he comes back. Lindsey Graham is stirring it up right now. People better wake up to the fact that we're getting sucked into this war. How is that a crime? It's like that NFL clip from like the late 70s or the early 80s, and the referee calls a penalty, and then he turns on the mic and he was like, penalty against number 52 relative to that guy. He was giving him the business. Well, that's not a penalty, but okay. He did say it on national television during a game. Lindsey Graham's been giving Ukraine the business. It's like Bannon said he's giving Ukrainians false hope. He's giving Ukrainians false hope that we are there to support them on engaging Russia in a kinetic conflict, and we are not. Well, I think from what we've seen from Ukraine this week, they don't need our help or our weapons, frankly. Bannon also said, first off, he's like, you referenced the intelligence community. If the intelligence actually did this, the intelligence community actually did this, this is an act of war against Russia. Did the American people vote to go to war with the Russian people? No. This thing is serious, but look, I'm being serious. Curtis LeMay at the top of the game, and during worst years in the Soviet Union during the Cuban Missile Crisis, wow, that's not a sentence. We never even conceived of going out and taking out 40% of their bombers on runways. The attack was audacious. It was brilliant, according to Bannon. But the problem is that it gets us involved in a conflict that no one in the United States wants to be a part of, and it's going to be tougher for us to break off from. How is that? How is what Ukraine did this week getting us sucked into that war? Bannon never explained that part. I don't understand that part. They didn't use our weapons. They didn't use our intelligence. They didn't use our support. How is that bomber attack getting the United States sucked into the war in Ukraine? Steve Bannon, people get cranky when I say this. Steve Bannon is an incredibly smart man. He is very, very well read. He is very, very well educated. But it's like he says stuff like that, and I'm just like, what are you talking about, dude? He didn't back it up. He didn't back it up at all.